Hi, my name is Coach Jess and I am greeting you a good morning, a good afternoon, and good evening. Kung saan ka man ngayon, no? Kung asa man kakaron sa kalibutan, unsang orasa, maayong buntag, maayong udto, maayong gabi diha. Okay, and in this video, I'm going to share to you from my experience 7 tips on how to start investing in the stock market. And before I go into the details, my wish for you is that you stay safe, you stay healthy, and you stay happy, whether you are with your family, whether you are with your loved ones, or you're alone, you're doing things on your own, whether you're at home, at your job, in your work, or you're traveling. Always stay safe and stay healthy, right? So let's move to the 7 tips. First, you have to read books about money. Kailangan mong magbasa ng libro when it comes to money or abundance or prosperity. Bakit? Jess, bakit yun yung tip number 1? Hindi yun stock market, hindi yun investing. Bakit? Akala ko investing or stock market yung ibibigay mo na tip, no? Well, that is my experience, no? Kasi when you read a book about personal finance or about money, about pera, about abundance, it will open your mind, no? It bubuksan ng yung utak mo, yung mindset mo tungkol sa abundance, no? Kasi pag nag-i-invest ka, no, you cannot be effectively investing if you have poverty mindset, no? In fact, the reason why you want to invest, because deep inside you, in your mind or in your heart, you want to take the next level when it comes to achieving wealth. So, makakatulong yung pagbasa ng libro. And I recall, no, the first book that I read, no, tungkol sa pera or tungkol sa abundance is yung libro ni T. Harv Eker, yung The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Talagang it's the first book that I bought, kasi hindi ako mahilig magbasa, no, ng libro. Pero when I went to the bookstore, I saw the title and I read it a few pages and nagustuhan ko yung nabasahan ko na few pages. I bought the book kahit nung time na yon na namamahalan pa ako sa libro. It was around 300 plus. I bought the book and it was the start of my journey na awareness or consciousness when it comes to building wealth, na pwede pala kahit sino, anyone can start building wealth. Anyone can start to change and grow his or her financial life. Okay, and another book that I was able to read early on, no? That's more than 15 years ago. It was a book by Brother Bo Sanchez, The 8 Secrets of the Truly Rich. No, and if you haven't read the book, if you haven't bought the book, I encourage you to have a copy of that book because it is a simplified material on how to really build wealth regarding or regardless kung ano yung status mo ngayon, kasi it says 8 secrets of the truly rich. Hindi lang rich, truly rich yung shinare ni Brother Bodon. And yung pangatlong libro that I was able to read, it was about positive thinking. It was a book by Emmett Fox. And the title of the book is 7-Day Mental Diet. Actually, it's not a book. I think it's not a book. It's like a handbook or it's like a manual or it's a pamphlet. No, it's talagang napakanipis na libro. And it says there, kailangan mong magkaroon ng positive thinking. You need to be a positive thinker no matter what in the next 7 days. Pag nagawa mo yan, magiging effective yung habit, no? Magiging habit mo na yan na despite your situation right now, whether negative situation or a neutral situation, you'll be able to make the best out of it because you choose to think positive, you choose to think right, no? So, and it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy, pero kaya tinatawag siyang 7-day mental diet, no? Kasi you don't have to think about any worries, any negativity. If meron man, you don't dwell on it. Okay? Because you let the positivity dwell, or you focus on the what's positive, no? Or what can be done instead of what cannot be done. Okay? So, yun po. These are the 3 books that helped me start investing. Those are the 3 books that led me to start investing in the stock market. That's tip number 1, read a book about money. Okay? And the tip number 2 is start a side business. Okay? Start a business on the side. Start a side career. Particularly business, no? Pag sinabing business, sa atin mga Pinoy, negosyante, tatawagin kang negosyante. Pero actually, yes, no, it's true. But you don't have to be instantly start an instantly big business right away. You start from scratch. You start on the side, no? Magbenta ka ng whatever you want to sell, a commodity or service, no? And because the reason why that's my tip number 2, simply because you would feel it, okay? You would have a feel, or you would experience what it's like to be in business. Paano magkapital at paano kumita. At kasi ano yan whatever your sales, yung kinikita mo minus your capital is your profit, and you would start to understand that every peso that you earn as a profit, pinaghirapan mo yan. Kahit piso-piso yan, pinaghirapan mo yan. So you start to learn that business, or the real business, is not really instant wealth right away. Business is about offering a product or a service, at you need to have a capital, not just money but effort and intellect and skill, no? So you would appreciate, kasi pag nag-invest ka sa stock market, you want to be a part owner of a big business. So you want to know and find out ano yung basics, no? Ano yung basics of an enterprise, or being an entrepreneur. And no less than having a capital, okay? And making sales or revenues, and whatever is left, no? Sales, revenues, ano yung kinikita, minus the capital is profit. So you would understand that basic concept, no? So that's why I encourage you to start a side career or a side business. While if you have a job, diba? If you have a job, but if you're already in business, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, and it would help you. Your knowledge and experience in business would help you become more confident in what you do when you start investing in a stock market. Okay, that's tip number 2. Start a side career or a side business. Okay, so para sa tip number 3 is this: now, find like-minded people. Like-minded individuals. Mean to say, be with a group who inspires you to save and invest. No, nung nagtatrabaho pa ako as an engineer, I found out that my office mates and my managers invests in stock market, and they are the ones who encourage me. They're the ones who help me get started, and I observe how they do it, how they monitor in an Excel file. They have their own system, how they think, at ano yung pinag-uusapan during break time, during lunch time, kasi stock market yung ginagawa nila. So, in short, you start to think and understand how it works, no? Aside from the theory, you get instant learning out from their experience. At the same time, if your friends have experiences already, are experienced investors already, they can give you some guidance as well along the way. What stocks to buy, why this stock is going up, why this stock is going down. So it's more on like experience, not just theory. Okay? That's my tip number 3. And tip number 4, of course, you cannot open a stock market investing. You cannot start investing in a stock market if you don't open a stock market brokerage account, stock broker account, no? So yung experience ko, there's a lot of stock brokerage out there in the Philippines, of course, no? And there's There are stock brokerage that are connected with the bank. There are stock brokerage that are independent. So you do your research, and of course, if your friends are already investors in the stock market, you may want to ask them ano yung brokerage, ano yung platform na ginagamit nila, and siguro at the start, yun na yung sundin mo, no? For me, I've invested, I've opened an account in a stock brokerage account that is connected with the bank. Okay, connected with the bank. So, importante na for me, importante na there's a connection, there's a link between the stockbroker account, your stock trading account, and the bank, because you can easily transfer fund in and out of your stock trading account. Okay, so that's importante din yan, number 4. Okay, tip number 5, follow an experienced investor or follow a financial coach. Sa panahon ngayon, we have the social media, so you can easily read or get information from experienced investors or yung mga opinion leaders, no? Expert opinion leaders when it comes to investing. I follow Brother Bo Sanchez. I follow also Chinkitan, and and there are some other leaders or experts there, especially Mr. Rex Mendoza, no? So if you haven't followed Mr. Rex Mendoza, may sariling YouTube channel or sa Facebook na page, no? So listen to these people, follow these people, and get to know, understand more on how stock market works, on how investing works through the information that they share, no? You may not necessarily follow them literally, but importante, you know what they're doing, you heard their opinion, and those are not just ordinary opinion from ordinary people. Those are opinion that are from expert or from experienced investors, no? So that is tip number 5. Okay, follow an experienced investor or a financial coach. Okay, tip number 6, attend seminars, attend classes, or perhaps enroll in a membership organization. Okay, so maghanap ka ng organization that focuses on financial education, financial growth. And for my part, 15 years ago, someone invited me in IMG, and I became a member of this wonderful organization. And kasi hindi lang about investing, hindi lang about pera yung talagang tinuturo. It's a bigger picture on why do you want to be wealthy? Why do you want to achieve financial success? So it's kasi pag sinabing investing, it's just one area, one perspective of building wealth, no? And that's one big advantage if you not just attend a class, not just attend a webinar, but enroll so that you become an insider and you get to access more information, more trainings from other fellow trainers and experienced individual. And these fellow members, no, in the group, these are ordinary people but have achieved extraordinary success when it comes to financial security, when it comes to achieving a higher level of financial security, not only investing, no? So that's tip number 6 for you. Enroll in a membership or become part of a community, because you cannot do it alone. Okay, your journey, it's ikaw lang mag-isa. No man is an island, especially when it comes to building wealth. So, tanungin mo yung mga super wealthy people. They did not build their business, their success, their wealth alone. They form a team. They belong in a team, right? So here, it's like enrolling in a school. Automatic, nandyan na yung mga like-minded individuals, nandyan na yung mga experienced investors or experienced mentors, plus the information, plus the access. So automatic na nandyan na pag nag-enroll ka and you belong to a membership organization. Okay? So, but my last tip, no? The 7th tip that I would give you is this, no? If you are a beginner, especially if you are a beginner, you might want to promise yourself not to lose money in the stock market. A lot of people lose money in the stock market. Investing in the stock market is not for people who are weak. It's people who are strong, mentally strong. And not just that, kailangan you have money. So, if you want, no, if you're a beginner, and if you follow my tip not to lose money in the stock market, you may want to start investing through a mutual fund. Through a mutual fund, no? Because in a mutual fund, with a small amount of money, makaka-invest ka na. And you can experience growth. And you can experience how it feels to be an investor. At the same time, you are being guided and you are being helped by a fund manager inside that mutual fund. Kasi as a beginner, you may have limited cash, limited investment money, and of course, zero to limited experience. But deep inside you, you want to make money. You want to experience. So, you may want to open a mutual fund account at the start para nang sa ganon, you get the right experience, you get how it feels to be an investor with the help of a mutual fund manager. Because inside the mutual fund, there's a fund manager. They're the ones who select the stocks to buy, and sakyan mo na lang yung pag-i-invest nila. Okay? So, yan po yung 7 tips. And I hope I shared to you something relevant. I hope if you are a beginner, you find this information very helpful. And until the next video, until the next sharing session that we have, until then, I wish that you stay safe, you stay healthy, and let's prosper together. Don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe to our channel. God bless. See you in the next video.